Welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, and co-host, Jimmy Sickler.
Excited to be here, Mr. Kirby.
All right, and once again, this is one of our special editions, our senior spotlight, and we have McKenzie with us today.
Hi.
All right. So, McKenzie, we got 10 questions for you.
Okay.
They're not too hard, but there are 10 of them. So, we'll get started. What song will always remind you of this time at Sioux Valley in your life?
There's a song by Thomas Rhett. It's called Remember You Young.
Okay.
I like that song a lot.
Good.
I listen to it very frequently, actually.
All right. Which teacher had the most impact on you, and what will you remember most about them?
I think Miss Dyson has had a large impact on me. We have a lot of talks like before school and after school, and she gives me a lot of advice and like some of her wisdom. So I think that she's had the most impact on me.
Yeah, Miss Dyson has lots of wisdom for sure. She's been around.
Yeah. Did you just call her old?
I did not call her old. I called her very experienced.
That's what made me pause. Oh my god. Great choice, Kenzie.
Yes.
What was your favorite extracurricular activity?
I have a lot, but I guess I just had to choose one. So I chose drama for my favorite. I like to see a lot of like it come together, and like I like to see the final product of it. So it's really fun.
Yes,
that's good. That's a good reason too. I like it.
What impact did the COVID-19 pandemic have on your high school experience?
Well, when COVID came, it was like my first year. It was 9th grade. I was a freshman, so it definitely didn't exactly give a good start to it, especially since like everything changed. Like we had 3 classes a week, so like we did only 3 classes the entire week, and then we switched to the other 3. So we had like a long time of where we weren't doing anything in certain classes, and that did make it really hard. Because you would have to sit there and remember for an entire week of what you did last 2 weeks ago, and that was really difficult. But I made it through it, so it was fine, and then everything went back to normal. But I think that was like the most difficult thing.
Good
answer.
What class did you find most enjoyable, and why?
Art. I enjoyed art so much. It's really relaxing. You know, you sit there and you talk to the teacher, Miss Keenan. And then you sit there and you do your art while you're talking to your friends, and it's just a time to decompress. It's nothing like you have to
low stress.
Yeah, no stress.
Nice.
But yeah.
All right. With whom do you have your most meaningful relationship with during this senior year? Now that I'm talking about, could be students, could be staff, somebody in the building. Doesn't matter.
I think my entire AP government class, we all became really, really close throughout the year, with including Miss Woods. Like we're all like really close, and we talk to each other, and we do government, but mainly talk to each other. We don't do much government anymore, but it's really nice to we became really, really close friends over the year, and I think like us being in that class, just like having to go through AP government because it is a hard class, brought us closer together.
Good.
Nice.
What did you learn about yourself during your time here at Sioux Valley?
That I don't do a lot of things that high schoolers do. I don't, you will talk to a lot of high schoolers and they'll be like, oh, I went to this place with my friends over the weekend. It's like, oh, I sat at home and I went to work. That's what I did. And that's all I do now that I think about it. So I definitely don't do a lot of what you think a typical high schooler would do.
Yeah.
Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give younger Kenzie?
That it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think about you. I stress about that a lot.
Yep.
All the time. And now that I'm like older now, I realize it doesn't really matter, because you're not going to see a lot of these kids when you move on, and when you're like 30 years old, you're most likely not going to see the people that you grew up with. So it doesn't matter what happens in high school. What happens in high school stays in high school. So.
Yeah.
Good advice. Good advice.
Yep. All right. So what does having graduated high school mean to you?
that I'm starting a new chapter in my life. You know, it's like you have this routine for over 12 years, and, you know, you sit there and you're like, oh, I don't have that anymore, so it's like a whole new start.
Yes.
So,
Yep. Good. So May 15th, it's the big day, 7 o'clock, big party starts at the school.
oh yeah.
About 8:30 it'll be done. Get home, May 16th rolls around, you wake up. What's the plan? What are we doing after graduation?
Well, I recently applied for the fire department.
Oh.
I've been kind of been harassed about it lately. So by a couple of my family friends. So
Okay.
I applied there, and it's a volunteer. So
The one up in Trapper Creek?
no, the Trapper Creek one doesn't run anymore. It's
Oh, okay.
the one in Talkeetna.
Oh, okay, cool.
But
Good.
when I'm not doing that, since it's volunteering, I'm most likely gonna be working in Talkeetna somewhere.
All right. Awesome. The last one is, got anything you want to add?
No.
Okay. It's all right. You would be the first one to say yes. So.
Oh, really?
So it's a good one. Good. All right. Well, that's going to conclude it. Once again, this is Mr. Kirby, principal here at Sioux Valley, and I got Jimmy Sickler
Thank you, Kenzie.
and Kenzie. So once again, thank you, Kenzie, for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Talk to you guys later.